So I'm finally getting this thing in the shop. Not for anything other. My wife would like if I was in here painting it. But that stock intake, that factory intake is coming off. And we're going to get it supercharged. And I've only got a couple months to do it. Because we have a trip. Probably planned at the 1st of March to Dumont or somewhere. So let's get it done. Okay, there's the old intake manifold. As you can see, it's a dual runner manifold. And I've got the new one installed, new gaskets. And because I am white trash, I use ultra black. So I'm gonna let those bolts, I'm gonna let that cure for about an hour, then come in and torque down each bolt on each side. Then I'll take a light and make sure there's no big gaps or anything. And I really hope it works, because I don't like doing things twice. So I really didn't have a way to pressure test that, but I'm hoping there aren't too many leaks in that manifold. And if there is, I'll probably just use JB Weld. But yeah, as soon as that's cured, we'll get the supercharger on and the fuel rail and line up the pulleys. I got to pull the front seats. Just get after it. Okay, I got that supercharger, a nice thin layer of silicone right there. I got the gasket down there with a little bit of silicone. Let's plop it on there. Look at that. That belt fits on there sweet. Unfortunately, this is all I got for this week. got a Christmas party and I gotta go get ready for Christmas, but it's on there. It's there. It's bolted to the motor. Now, whether it's gonna work or not, I don't know. We'll find out. Hopefully next week, during the Christmas break, I can get filming and working on it some more, but I'm running out of time this week. So I've got the fuel rail installed. I got the manifold glued on there with RTV. Hopefully it settles good and it seals good. Otherwise, I'm going to have to take the whole thing off and it's going to be a big mess and it's going to suck. Same with the supercharger. The supercharger is glued down. Has a good alignment with the belt. I'm happy with that. Another thing, so her original cross member that went across the back, and by her I mean my wife's buggy, which is this, it clears, so I don't have to change my radiator mount because my radiator mount mounts to it. So plenty of clearance there. I am going to put some different valve covers on it. These are plastic. I've got some aluminum ones off a different motor. But yeah, on the next video, I need to get the cross member back in there, get the radiator back in there, and then I need to start working on mounting the throttle body and moving the wiring, the computer box. So the computer box used to sit basically right where the injector is going to be. The computer box used to sit right where the throttle body is going to be. I think there's enough room that I could lower it and go underneath, but I'm going to hopefully get the wiring back on and the fuel system buttoned up so I can test fire and see what it's going to do. So I want to try and get that done in the next video. And also too, this is an Arduino Uno. I am going to set up a map sensor and give this the tack signal, and I'm going to write a program for a 7th injector that I spray under boost conditions. So it's one way I've thought to how I can add more fuel under a boosted situation, and I'll build a table on RPM versus boost, and then it won't be. I'll have to have a laptop with me, and I'll have to actually edit the code to do any sort of tuning. But all my buddies, my best friend, he runs around with a laptop everywhere just because, so he can have tuner studios to tune his Subaru. So that seems the direction to go, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this to compensate, and I'm hoping it'll be just enough additive that I won't duty cycle out that if I am on the limits end of the fuel management from the factory computer, that it won't freak out too much. So we just got to keep it happy. But I don't know, let me know. Comment if you think this is a dumb idea and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a coder, but ChatGPT is a pretty good coder, and I've run some bench tests with these Arduinos, and ChatGPT is getting pretty good. So, but yeah, so that's what's coming up in the next video. If you like this, subscribe, keep going. I'll keep trying to keep updates on this. If you don't like this, comment, tell me what I'm doing wrong. But give it a thumbs up if you think it's good, share with a friend, and see you on the next video. Peace.